Denham's ex-wife upset some of the staff.
This is Yorkshire Television with afternoon ITV entertainment. Your next afternoon story is The Young Doctors. Dr. Denham's ex-wife Laura turns up.
Well, how do things go at school?
All settled?
Well, if you'd let me know, I would have come with you, but I do need time to get things organised here.
That's all right, Brian. I did manage to scrape through by myself.
I'm sorry about this, Laura, but I do have to get to this board meeting. What about tonight?
And what did you have planned?
Well, I thought we might have dinner. I'm not sure what time we'll be finishing,
Well,
but...
why don't you give me a ring?
Oh, look, do you mind? It could take a little longer than usual. There's a new vacancy for a social worker. We'll have to interview all the applicants.
I know. I'm one of them.
One of the applicants?
Yes, Brian.
But why the Albert?
Well, I need to work. I know the hospital and how it operates. I also have a few friends here, including a few board members. Besides, it'll give us a chance to work together.
Where are you staying?
At a motel at the moment, but if I get the position, I'll look for a flat round here somewhere.
I could help you.
No, that's all right, Brian. You're a busy man. I can manage to rent a flat on my own. Well, I won't even be considered for the position if I keep the board waiting. We'd better go.
It's just name, address, and previous medical history.
I see.
Okay?
Yes.
File this card, please, nurse. Thank you.
And every patient into casualty has to fill in one of these cards.
Oh, yes, that's right, Julie. And make sure you note their medical insurance details.
We had a fantastic time at the beach.
But you kept complaining about the cold.
That's only because I didn't have a wetsuit.
You didn't even get out of the car.
Well, at least it was better than studying all morning.
Did you get much done?
Yes, quite a bit of anatomy.
Good. Then why don't we go out somewhere tonight?
I can't. Peter promised to take me out tonight.
You'd have more fun with me than with your brother.
Peter and I have an unreal time when we go out together. Damien, I'm not doing anything tonight.
Good. Then you can get some of your studying done.
I'm Dr. Stoddard. I have an appointment with Dr. Shaw.
Oh, yes, he's expecting you. You'd like to go up? Do you know the way?
Thank you.
It's nice that you've got someone to take you out, especially the Dr. Holland. Just as well as your brother, or you'd have to wait till the end of the line.
I didn't know there was a line up for Dr. Holland. I've never had to wait.
Nurse Mason, you're an hour late. Report to my office on your break. And how dare you come to work dressed like that? Get your shoes and cap on and get to work immediately. Wow. Laura Garcia.
It's Laura Phillips now, Sister Jeffries.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're here on a visit.
No, I'm here permanently. And you're going to see a lot more of me around the hospital.
Well, hello, Mrs. Denham. Oh, I beg your pardon, Mrs. Garcia. Oh, isn't it lovely to have you back home? How are you and how's Toby?
Oh, very well, thanks, Ada. Now, if you excuse me, I'll see you later.
Oh, is it lovely to have Mrs. Garcia back?
It's Phillips now, Ada.
Oh, is it? Oh, I wonder what she's up to.
I don't know, and I don't particularly care.
Hey, my sister's coming in tomorrow night. I've told her all about you.
Not all, I hope.
No. She's dying to meet you.
That's a shame. I've got a class tomorrow night.
What sort of class?
First aid, every Friday night. I just don't know enough. I wish I'd had more medical knowledge at the time of Brad's accident. It sort of made me realise how inadequately prepared I was to cope with an emergency. Oh, well, see you later, mate.
Well, how are you feeling?
Okay, Doctor.
You're making very good progress. Keep up the good work. Get as much rest as you can. Dr. Holland will call in and see you later.
Thanks, Dr. Stoddard, for everything.
Damien visits you often, doesn't he?
Yes, he's great. I was a bit worried about the operation till Damien came. He wheeled me to the theatre.
Oh, you must have been drowsy, John. Orderly Swift didn't wheel you to the theatre.
No, not all the way. We met up with Damien in the corridor. He joked and laughed and carried on. I forgot all about the operation.
Did he? Oh, wow. He's always joking and laughing. He can never take anything seriously.
No, but he does. Damien's super keen on his job. He's even taken extra first aid classes.
Really?
I want him to see my sister tomorrow night. He couldn't. His classes are on Fridays.
Good morning, Vivian.
Yes, Brian. Forms, duplicates, triplicates, quadruplicates. I'm sick of it. What can I do for you?
I just dropped by to tell you that Laura's back. She's starting work here next week as a social worker.
Oh, that's nice.
Well, you knew she had her degree before we were married. And then she did some advanced work in Paris, and the course included practical case histories in hospitals, so she's very well qualified.
Oh, I don't doubt that.
And the board made the decision.
Why are you telling me this, Brian?
Well, I know you two don't get on very well. I mean, there have been difficulties in the past. Well, you know what I mean. I thought you should know, that's all.
Thank you, but we've already met. I think you came down here just to see my reaction. Well, I won't be humiliated again, not by anyone.
That was not my intention.
I think you're going to enjoy this.
Enjoy what?
Seeing Laura and I together again.
Oh, Vivian, don't be absurd. Look, I really thought I was doing the right thing.
Yes, well, I've got a lot of work to do. I'm very busy.
Now, Vivian, if you can't take a reasonable...
Brian, you already stood me up twice before for Laura. Now, if you think I'm going to be enticed into another conflict situation, you are very much mistaken.
Thanks.
Good. Good.
Good morning, doctors.
Ah.
Is it all right to visit Janet?
Well, she's resting right now.
Ah, well, I won't disturb her then.
I'll go and see John Snow.
Fine.
I'll see you later, Miss Phyllis.
I'm sure you will, Doctor. How is she?
Fine.
Did you talk?
Yes. I really did jump to the wrong conclusion, didn't I?
Yes, Raymond, you did.
Yes, that's one of my faults. Anyway, everything's all right now.
Oh, good.
Laura, do you think it's wise coming back here to the Albert?
Well, I don't see why not. As I told Brian, I know the hospital and its operation. I also know the area and the community resources that are available to people.
You don't think there'll be any friction with Brian or Vivian?
I don't think so.
Oh.
I won't disturb you.
All right. Look, how about lunch today, huh?
Oh, I'd love to, Raymond.
Dr. Shaw.
1 o'clock downstairs?
Good. Yes, thank you.
Thanks, Mrs. Simmons.
That's all right.
How's it going?
Terrific, thank you. Good. She's a lovely girl, that Julie.
Yes, she is. And other people seem to think so, too.
You mean Damien Swift?
So observant, Ada.
But did you know that Virginia Mason had her eyes on Damien? She'll give Julie a run for her money.
Well, that might get complicated.
Oh, I don't think so. I mean, Virginia's forward, but Julie's too sweet to cause conflict.
Virginia does seem to have changed quite a bit lately.
Yeah, she was a nice kid when she came in, but now, blimey.
The sisters have had to speak to her quite a lot in the last week
She
or
got
so.
blasted again this morning.
Oh, I don't know. She seems to have lost interest in nursing. All she cares about is boys.
One boy.
Maybe that's it. In love. Another coffee, please.
I couldn't talk before.
I understand. I'm really looking forward to tonight.
We can't go out tonight. I promised to take Julie somewhere.
Oh, Peter, but...
We can go out tomorrow night.
You'll have to change your plans.
Well, maybe we get another ticket for Julie.
It's too late. Not unless you want to pay $50 for a ticket outside the hall.
No, but I can't disappoint her.
Explain it to her. She'll understand. She's not going to worry about missing one night out with her brother.
Dr. Holland, car accident.
I was absolutely disgusted with your behaviour this morning, out of uniform and late for the 3rd time in a row. Now, your attitude is very poor, nurse, and your work is most unsatisfactory. You do realise that the exams are coming up soon, don't you? And you have known for some weeks that you could ask any one of the sisters for help with your studies, haven't you?
Yes, sister.
Yes, well, the offer still stands. But you'd better pull your socks up, young lady, before it's too late.
Oh, I'll come back
later. Now. No, it's all right, Dr. Stoddard. Nurse Mason was just leaving.
The barefoot nurse.
Oh, you saw her this morning, did you? I would never have done that in my first year of nursing. I would have been fired on the spot.
Oh, times are changing. Even some of the young doctors turn up in jeans and running shoes. A few words about John Snow. Any problems?
Oh, sit down, Doctor.
Thank you.
He has been complaining to the nurses about a bit of nausea.
Oh, well, that's nothing to worry about. It's just a side effect of the treatment. We can give him something for it.
Good. But he is getting better.
Oh, very much improved.
Good.
The operation was successful and the pathology report looks promising. He can leave here in a week or two. He'll have to be an outpatient for some months.
Anything else?
Oh, sister, I wanted to apologize for the way my son and I have been behaving towards each other recently. Well, I'm sure the whole hospital is gossiping about it.
Oh, you don't have to apologise to me, Dr. Stoddard. I mean, it's none of the hospital's business how you conduct your private life.
Well, when it affects the efficiency of the staff, it is. I'm sure our personal problems are the cause of Damien's inefficiency in his work.
Oh, you have nothing to worry about there. I mean, I must admit I had reservations when he was first hired, but his work is most satisfactory. I have no complaints.
But he walked out the other day when he was meant to be on duty.
Oh, that. Well, he was asked to do some overtime, but he was committed to a surf carnival, so he arranged to swap shifts with someone else.
I blasted him about that, and he didn't say a word. You know, his father and I had plans for him. And then he dropped out of school to surf.
Well, Damien's very independent. He needs to organise his own life.
Yes, but he's wasting his abilities.
Well, mental capabilities aren't everything, you know. He needs to experience life. You can't get that from textbooks. Be patient.
Yes. Perhaps we made a mistake in pushing him.
Well, Damien has a mind of his own, you know. Just like his mother.
I don't think that's quite right. If you put it round this way...
Yeah, that's it. You've been talking to your brother. I bet he's been giving you a few hints.
No, he hasn't. I don't ask for his help very often. He wants me to learn properly by myself.
Do you think he'd give me a few pointers?
Well, he might. Ask him.
I admire your brother.
So do I.
I suppose being a doctor has its advantages, especially where the chicks are concerned. They like professional guys.
Peter's not short of girlfriends.
Could I borrow this sometime?
Sure.
And I admire you too.
Do you?
You're going to make a great nurse.
Thanks.
Virginia's pretty spunky, but she's a bit brainless. You take nursing seriously. She's used the hospital as a hunting ground. Oh, she's always after guys. You're different. You don't need that sort of thing.
Thanks.
Oh, blimey, I thought I'd walk up the stairs for exercise. I think I'll take the lift next time. Oh.
Yeah, all right. Let me help you.
You, with that arm. Let me help you.
Working hard? I'm trying.
Can't stay, Julie. I'm due back in the wards. I came to tell you I can't make our date tonight. Sherry bought some tickets for a concert ages ago, and we've just realised they're for tonight. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I've got a ton of work to do.
You'd understand. Gotta go.
I'm glad you're finding nursing so interesting. You may even end up loving it as much as I do.
I hope so. You're very lucky. You've got a good career and you're very pretty.
Thank you. I'm also very lonely. Looks don't always count.
Perhaps.
This place hasn't changed.
You certainly have.
Yes, I'm much more together now. More confident in my own abilities.
How's the meal?
Oh, fine, thanks.
Good.
Hey, you must come over for an authentic Spanish meal one night.
Oh, I'd love to. Tell me, did you really like Spain?
Oh, yes. Alex was a marvellous man. Kind, affectionate, Very sensitive. Our marriage worked very well.
Alex was quite a bit older than you. Did it pose any problems?
Oh, on the contrary. His experience of life gave him great understanding.
It hasn't worked for me. Erica and I had a misunderstanding, and I'm afraid I didn't handle it very well. Now she's working interstate.
Oh, do you still care about her?
Well, of course, I love her. Maybe I didn't marry her for the right reasons initially, but we were very happy at first.
It'll work out. Erica will come back. I'm sure of that. Now, if there's anything I can do to help in any way, just ask me. Please.
Thank you. It's good to have you back home, where you belong.
You're doing very well, John. Looks as though we won't have to keep you here much longer.
That's good news, Dr. Holland.
I'm taking him to the beach when he's well enough.
Sounds like a good idea.
I can hardly wait to see Damien, sir. He said it'd teach him how to ride a board properly.
Oh, Doctor, did you want to examine John again?
Oh, no, thank you, Dr. Holland. I just wanted to see how he was feeling. Sister says you've been feeling sick.
Oh, yes, sometimes. Nothing much.
Oh, we can give you something for that.
Nurse is going to take John for a quick walk in the fresh air.
Oh, keep him warm, nurse. It's very cold outside. Damien, can you stay for a moment? Look, I know we haven't been getting on very well in the last few weeks. I know you can't come to dinner on Friday, but how about a family lunch on Sunday? Your father will be there. How long is it since you've seen him?
Nearly a year.
Can you make it?
Well, I was... Yeah, righto. I'll be there.
Good. We'll see you at 12:30 then.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
That's all right, Peter.
Sherry, you coming with us now?
I'm on duty for another 10 minutes. Besides, I've got to get dressed, so I'll get a cab to Ada's.
Wake up. Oh, yeah. Nurse Martin asked me to live there. She said you were probably too busy to pick up yourself.
But I've already got tickets.
Don't you remember? You put your name down for the group booking? Sorry.
What's wrong? Oh, I'm getting so absent-minded lately. I bought some tickets to a concert at the last minute, forgetting that I'd ordered some a few weeks ago. Now I'm stuck with 4 tickets.
You and Dr. Holland are going?
Yes, he was supposed to be going out with Julie, but I remembered these at the last minute. Julie wasn't upset, was she?
No, not at all. She's going home to do some studying.
You don't want them, do you?
Wish I could. I've come here to relieve you. I'm on all night.
What a waste. I'll never get rid of them now.
Helen's left already. Oh, that's unusual.
Well, it is after 5. Helen likes to keep more regular hours these days, and I can't say I blame her.
No, of course not. She must have found something to occupy her leisure time with.
Perhaps. Anyway, how was your day?
Good. I've been organising things and meeting some of the staff. I think I'm going to enjoy working at the Albert.
Well, I'm sure you will. Where would you like to go for dinner tonight?
Oh, I'm sorry, Brian, but I've already made other arrangements. Oh, there'll be plenty of time for us to dine together.
But surely you can change your plans, can't you? I'd like to hear about Toby.
No, Brian, I'm afraid I can't. Don't worry, you'll hear about everything in time.
And you can't change your arrangements for tonight?
No, Brian. I have 2 flats to look over, and then I'm dining with the Kendalls.
Well, some other time, then. Enjoy yourself.
Good night, Brian. See you Monday morning. Good night, sister.
You dining together tonight?
No, we're not. These are the forms you want me to sign, are they?
And the heart muscle's called?
Myocardium.
Name the structures that blood flows through from systemic veins to the systemic arteries.
All of them. I can't remember them. Right atrium, right ventricle. Or is it left atrium? Oh, Peter, I've forgotten.
Back to the books.
I'll never be able to remember it all.
Of course you will. You're my sister. It's almost time to go.
Sherry sure is taking her time.
I would think she's busy putting on a war paint. Why couldn't you take Julie to the concert?
Because Sherry can only get 2 tickets. Hi.
Hi. Hello, Ada. Julie.
Good heavens, how did you squeeze into those pants? Somebody sew them onto you.
No, I just look after my figure.
Oh, wonder who that is.
Evening.
Oh, come in.
What are you doing here? Aren't you going to the concert?
I sure am. That's why I'm here. Julie, Sherry sold me some concert tickets she got the last minute. Why don't you come with me?
Well, you can't go like that. Go and get changed.
Come on. Peter, we can't all go together.
Oh, there's no point in taking two cars. Parking's such a hassle.
Sure thing, we'll take my wheels. Your car's too small for the four of us, and there's plenty of room in the back of the van.
Good, it's all settled then. Julie, you've got 3 minutes.
I'm not crawling into the back of a van.
Frightened you'll split your pants.
No, I don't want to get myself all dirty.
Just what do you mean by dirty? I cleaned out the back. The inside's fur-lined, and there's a nice, soft mattress and to sit on.
Might not be so bad after all. Let's check it out while we're waiting.
Good idea.
It's left to Kate to boost Dennis's ego in The Young Doctors tomorrow at 3:25.